I'd like to recall what Senate President Soto said. Eh, si Drilon po ng 10 na yan eh. Because I study, you know, and you know, in the Senate, we have a tradition that we cannot cut a debate. We have the rule that you cannot, or the tradition that as long as I have questions, I cannot be cut. My time cannot be cut. You give me all the time. That is why in our history in government, you recall Roselier Lim, who stood up and took the floor and filibustered.
That's the term.
That's the term, filibustered.
The whole night or
the whole
something,
night,
yes.
because we have a rule that you cannot cut the debate, and that is the effective tool that prevents the Senate from being a rubber stamp. Because I can stand on the floor and ask all questions under the sun, and by tradition, the Senate President cannot stop me. So if you want to have a reasonable compromise, you propose it so that I will stop asking the questions.
That's interesting. So
Yes.
that is a role that the opposition can play.
Even if there's only one. Yeah. Yes, and you will not notice it, but that's happening on a daily basis in the session hall. When I stand up and I have, off the record, I say, I cannot accept this. So they say, what is acceptable to you?
But do you discuss that before the session starts, or?
Well, it really has, there is really no rule. We can discuss it in caucus before the session starts, or during the session itself. There is no rule. What is important is that we have a tradition of non-cloture. You cannot close the debates as long as I have questions.
Okay,
So that makes the opposition different from the opposition in the House. In the House, they can stop the debate and outvote the opposition. Here, we cannot, the majority, by tradition, cannot invoke the cloture rule.
very interesting. So, for example, in the incoming Senate, the proposed bills which were reported on was lowering of the age of, criminal responsibility, the charter change. So these can all be heavily debated, and you can stand there for 10 hours.
Yes, that's correct.
Really?
Yes, that's correct. And as
Okay.
I said, the tradition is that there is no closure of the debates.